It does remind me, we talked a few months ago on a Jobs Friday when the numbers were not as stellar, and the conversation was surrounding the degree to which hiring was being suppressed because of unemployment benefits. You didn't think it was a factor. Is today, do you think that's a bit of a relief because of that?
Well, I don't know if that's the case, but I definitely think that our economy is moving. Since President Biden's inauguration, he's added 4 million jobs to our economy. Obviously, this is a good month, 943,000 jobs, an average of over 800,000 for the last 3 months. So it shows that our economy is moving forward, and we certainly have work to do still. We're not where we were pre-pandemic yet, so we have more work to do.
Fitch Ratings is out this morning. They cite that same 800 number that you point out, the average since May. They say if we get another print of near 1 million, it's possible the Fed could start to view the progress being made in the labor market recovery as being substantial. I obviously won't ask you to comment on Fed policy, but at what point do you think we actually are beginning to move the needle where we need to think more about inflationary pressures than labor market recovery?
Well, I still think we have a ways to go with the labor market and getting more people into work, so we still have more work to do here. I think that's going to be a conversation that we'll be having probably over the next couple of months here when I come back on next month and seeing what we're doing. We did see earnings wage growth by 4% this month, which is well, actually not this month, but over the last couple of months here, which is a good number as well. And we're still seeing more. We need to get more labor participation happening in the market, and hopefully we'll be able to offset the inflation. What we're seeing right now and look at it short term, hopefully.
Secretary Walsh, as we do talk about more labor participation, based on all the data that you have at your fingertips right now, as we do see some of those enhanced unemployment benefits roll off in certain states, is that impacting the amount of people that are going back to work right now?
No, we haven't seen anything that says that. I looked at those numbers before I came down on TV today just to make sure that when those numbers came. So we haven't seen any correlation yet in that. Again, I think that we'll be able to see it in next month's report a little better, but there's no indication of that right now. We did see. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no. So you're not expecting sort of a further jump in September when a lot more of these sort of pandemic-related jobless benefits roll off?
Say that again. Sorry.
You're not expecting to see an additional jump up in employment when a lot of the pandemic-related jobless benefits roll off?
I don't know if we'll see a jump off because of the pandemic rolling off. I think hopefully we'll continue this upward trend, upward mobility of increasing jobs to the economy. I mean, last month we're at, I think, 938,000. I think the number was revised to. This month we're at 943,000 jobs. Hopefully we'll continue to see that upward mobility of people getting back into the workforce. We saw some gains this month in education, in government, in hospitality, leisure, and restaurants, in manufacturing. So we've seen some other sectors now starting to see larger gains, which is good. Although we did see the nursing home industry numbers go down, which is concerning to me because of the CARES economy.
So as we see wages continue to grow right now, and we see this tightness, artificial or not, in the labor market around that right now, I mean, we've got borders that are closed, a lot of visas that weren't handed out again this summer season. At least from a legal immigration standpoint, what is the Biden administration's strategy or direction on that?
Well, we worked hard this year on the H-2B visas to make sure we increase the cap to get more workers in here with the visas. Unfortunately, there's still lots of coronavirus concerns around the country, around the world, and we're having conversations now to think about what's next year going to look like as far as those visa programs and allowing pathways into the United States of America. Some countries are not letting people leave their country. Some countries obviously have concerns. So, again, I think that we have to keep an eye on the Delta variant. We have to continue to get the pandemic under control, if you will. We have to continue to encourage people to get vaccinated as we continue to move forward here.
Finally, Mr. Secretary, on vaccine requirements, United is going to require all of their workforce to be vaccinated by October. Their memo this morning reads like this: "We have no greater responsibility to you and your colleagues than to ensure your safety when you're at work." And the facts are crystal clear. Everyone is safer when everyone is vaccinated. You got any problem with that?
No, I mean, I don't have a problem with that. I know the president doesn't have a problem with that. I think that, I've been encouraging, the president's been encouraging, the whole cabinet has been encouraging, quite honestly, people to get vaccinated. Keep yourself safe, keep your family safe, keep the people around you safe.